GTCHS has many different offers for electives that many students don't know about. We went around interviewing students and teachers about these specific electives. The electives that we chose are social media and business, computer programming, aviation, theater, animation, arts, and digital media arts, aka music technology. We are now going to go to the first interview, which is theater. My name is Avinov,
My name is Chantal Haskell.
and I'm going to be asking you questions about musical theater. First most question, what is this elective about?
It's about learning to perform on stage comfortably.
What specific topics do y'all go over in the class?
We go over character studies, background of the play, how to always look forward, how to walk and move, lighting, sound, set design, costuming, and props.
Do you like teaching the class?
I love teaching. All my classes.
What student would you recommend this class for?
Any student that's willing to learn. That's all you have to do. But you have to be willing and not be embarrassed. That's it.
Thank you. My name is Abhinav.
And my name's Jaden.
I'm gonna ask you questions about your elective. First question: What is your elective?
My elective is drama.
Drama. What do y'all go over in drama?
Basically, right now we're going over the history of drama and theater and where it basically originated from.
What's your thoughts about the class? Do you like it?
It was kind of boring in the beginning learning about the history, but it's gotten more fun as we're getting to do more activities.
Is it challenging?
In some ways, yes, but not really.
In what ways are they challenging?
Definitely memorizing the history because we have to take tests about it and everything. But we're getting done with that.
If you could switch your elective with a different elective, would you, and what elective would you choose?
No, I wouldn't switch the elective.
You wouldn't? All right, that's it. My name is Abhinav. Your name?
Jasmine.
I'm be asking you a couple questions about theater. First question was, what were your thoughts coming into the class?
I have always loved doing theater, so I was going to be really excited, and I was kind of hoping I got a major role in the play.
Mm-hmm. What is something y'all have learned so far in that class?
We've learned a lot about the actual history of theater, where theater came from, and different eras of theater, like Greek mythology and whatnot. So.
Okay. What student would you like? Who would you recommend that class to?
Honestly, anyone who's willing to actually dedicate themselves to it, because it's a really fun class if you care enough to put effort in.
Okay, thank you. Theater. It goes over lots of its past history. It also goes over how to be standing in the right spot at the right time. Theater also helps you be more confident in yourself to be on stage in front of crowds. But you'll have to be out of your comfort zone. So, if you are a student that wants to be an actor, speaker, or even just want to be more confident in front of people, this is the class for you. My name is Abhinav.
Bradley Robinson.
And I'm going to be asking you a few questions about your class, computer programming. First question is, what is this elective about?
Well, in this class, we learned the C# programming language, but in addition to learning about C#, we just try to give students an appreciation for technology.
What specific topics do y'all go over in that class?
Again, the C# language, and then things that's happening in the tech world in terms of artificial intelligence, augmented reality, metaverse, NFTs, things of that nature, so students will have a better understanding of what they are so they can position themselves in the future.
What is the C# language?
It's just basically a computer language. We used to teach Visual Basic, but now we've moved from Visual Basic to learning C#.
What what type of student would you recommend that class for?
Anybody. Technology is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. So as I said, not only do we learn the C# language, but we try to give students an appreciation for technology and where it's going so they can position themselves in the future.
All right, thank you.
All right, my name's David Chavez. You are?
Andrew Lee.
All right, I'm here to ask you questions about computer programming. First, what were your thoughts coming into this class?
I just took it as an elective. I thought that would be similar to web page design.
All right, what is something you guys have learned so far?
Learn basic coding and most coding languages like Java and stuff like that.
All right, that's good. Thanks.
Computer programming goes over many coding languages, like the C# language. The class also shows students an appreciation to technology, since it's not going anywhere. Overall, students have said the class is fun. So, if you are a student that wants to do coding as your future job, it all starts with the basics, which is computer programming.
David.
My name is Kellen Robinson.
All right, we're gonna be asking you a couple of questions about your elective animation. First, what were your thoughts coming into this class?
It'd be a fun active class.
What is something you guys have learned so far?
We learned about editing and making our own movies and videos.
All right. If you could switch your elective, what elective would you take and why?
Team sports. Team sports because I like sports and basketball. Yeah.
All right.
My name is Felix Green.
We're gonna be interviewing on the elective animation. First, what were your thoughts coming into the class?
I thought it'd be fun to do because I have some experience, so I was excited.
All right. What is something you guys have learned so far?
Learned about Photoshop and tools in it and like general usage and stuff like that.
All right. All right. That's all. Thank you.
Animation teaches students how to make their own movies and videos. You'll also learn how to use Photoshop. The average rating students give for this class is a 9 out of 10. Reasons why is that students really enjoy this class. The only problem they have is that they wish for more academic support. So if you are a student that is interested in making movies or just want to know what happens behind the scenes, animation is where it's at. My name is Abhinav.
I'm Vasilis.
And I'm going to be asking you questions about digital media arts. First question is, what were your thoughts coming into this class?
At first, I was kind of bored because there was no one there that I knew, and it was just boring.
How's it going now?
It's going a lot better now. I have friends, and it's just more fun.
What is something you have learned so far?
A little bit about notes and tempo and stuff.
Is the class challenging?
It depends on how big you want your project to be. If you want to just like do a little bit, then it's not that challenging. If you want to do like a whole song that's 3 minutes, it's pretty challenging.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
My name is Avinov,
My name's Gabriella.
and I'm going to be asking you questions about your class, Digital Media Arts. First question is, what were your thoughts coming into the class?
I was a little bit nervous because I didn't know what we were going to learn in that class. I just got put in that class. But so far it's been fun.
Have you learned anything in that class?
We've learned to use software to make music with different instruments.
Is the elective challenging?
It is because you have to like experiment with different things and different softwares, but it's fun.
All right, thank you. Digital Media Arts teaches you to use software to make the sounds of different instruments. You'll also learn to make beats or the instrumentals for songs. The average rating students give for this class is an 8. Everyone enjoys the class, but some students, on the other hand, state that they could do better things instead. So if you are looking to have a fun time and arise your horizons, Digital Media Arts is right for you.
I'm David Chavez, and you are?
Bradley Robinson.
All right, I'm here to ask you about your class, Social Media and Business. First, what is this elective about?
Well, this elective is basically a marketing class, but with the boom of social media, we combine the two, social media and marketing, because more businesses today, they're online and they are connecting with their target market via social media. So this class helps students understand how they do that.
All right, next, what specific topics do you guys go over in this
Well,
elective?
we go over the 4 P's of marketing, which is product, place, price, and promotion. We look at different platforms of social media, and then we split up into teams, departments, and we simulate a business, Corporation 212, to create a digital product.
All right, great. Next, what type of student would you recommend this elective to?
Anyone that's interested in business, I would recommend this class for them.
All right, okay.
My name is Avanon.
And I'm Austin.
I'm going to be interviewing you about the class Social Media and Business. First question is, what were your thoughts coming into the class?
I thought it was going to be a really interesting class, and so far my expectations have been met.
What are some things y'all have learned?
We've learned about how websites are made, and we've learned about how to make a podcast, and we also learned how to market ourselves, if you ever want to go pursue a career like that.
Is the elective challenging?
Not really, but you do have to put a little bit of effort into it in order to do good.
What do you think are some good habits to have in this class?
Always stay on top of your work, because if you fall behind, it's really hard to get caught up again because there's so much technology involved.
Alright, thank you. And you are?
Zoe Harris.
I'm going to be asking you questions about the class Social Media and Business. The first question is, what were your thoughts coming into the class?
Coming into social media and business, I thought this class was going to be more of an interaction with social media instead of taking notes, doing projects, and taking tests. I thought it was going to be more like you being on social media, seeing what you see, and maybe doing research about it.
Do you think you learned anything so far?
Yes, I've learned a lot of social media business.
Like what?
I've learned about the different parts of a web page, a website. I've learned about the invention of social media, when it was first created, and the different websites there are.
What do you think there was any challenging parts in the class?
The most challenging part for social media and business, I would say, is he just lets us go freely. We have no we don't have a structure in the class. It's basically you take notes, you do this on your own, and then if you have questions, you ask him, but make sure you ask a peer first. So basically, no structure. It's just a nice environment to be in.
Alright, thank you.
I'm David Chavez, and you are?
Miss Johnson.
Miss Johnson. Okay, so I'm going to ask you a few questions about art class.
Okay.
First, what is this elective about? What do you guys learn in this elective?
So my elective is visual arts. I have art 1, art 2, and portfolio 1 and 2. And the whole purpose is to learn visual arts, learn the primary structure of it, and then start adding in some art history, eventually build a portfolio for colleges.
All right, next, how would this elective help students in life?
One of the main things is for all students, depending on if you're not wanting to go into art, would be critical thinking, problem solving, and then learning how to critique and be critiqued, which is a life skill that you're going to use your whole life.
Okay. All right, that's great. Yeah. My name is David Chavez, and you are?
Mallory Hart.
All right, I'm here to interview you about your elective art. First, what were your thoughts about coming into this class?
I've always liked to do art, and I thought it would be a fun class to take.
Secondly, what is something you guys have learned so far?
We've learned how to create value and contrast using chalk.
All right, next, if you could switch your elective, what elective would you take and why?
I'm not really sure. I don't really know what else there is.
Okay, next, do you recommend this class to anybody?
Anyone who likes to do art, I feel like that'd be a fun class to take because it's just kind of easygoing.
All right, great. That's all. Thank you.
Okay.
Art is a very creative class. In art, you learn the primary structures of arts and move on to the history of art. Even if you don't like art, art can help you develop many good attributes that you will use in life. For example, you can learn critical thinking, problem solving, and learn to critique or be critiqued. So if you are a student that either wants to be a better artist or even just want to build better attributes, art is the class for you.
All right, I'm David, and you are?
John.
Okay, I'm going to be asking you a few questions about your elective aviation. First, what were your thoughts coming into this class?
I thought it would be pretty cool, fun, science stuff.
What is something you guys have learned so far?
Oh, we learned how to make the best paper airplane.
All right, next, is this a challenging class to you?
It's kind of like in the middle of my classes and challenging.
All right, okay, that's all. Thank you.
Awesome.
All right, my name is David Chavez, and you are?
Catherine Tripp.
All right, I'm going to be asking you questions about your elective aviation. First, what were your thoughts coming into this class?
It's a fun class. I mean, it's pretty stressful, but I enjoy it.
What's stressful about it?
The amount of work we do and just the science to it. I don't know. It's a lot to memorize.
All right, next, what is something you guys have learned so far?
We've learned the history about aviation. Like, we've learned about the Warner Brothers, how the first flight happened in North Carolina, that stuff.
So you wouldn't recommend this elective to like someone that's lazy, that's looking for just an easy?
I wouldn't.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right.
Aviation is a very interesting class. It takes someone to use a lot of brain power and energy. You can learn many things in this class, ranging from the first flight in North Carolina to learning to make the best paper airplane. The average rating students have given this class is about a 7. The reasons why is that the class is very fun, but with the fun, there also comes a lot of stress. So if you are someone who can handle the stress and is interested on how planes work, aviation will fill your needs. As you can see, these are only some of the electives we offer. Overall, many of the reviews were pretty good, with a little bit of complaints. Each class is unique for its own style of teaching and much more. So, it'll be pretty easy choosing an elective that best fits you. And thank you for watching.